You need motivation? Tune in now. Hey, what's up? You're rocking with the one and only D-Man. And today we'll be talking about scheduling. Now, what is a schedule? A schedule is a set plan or routines that one uses to accomplish a goal. And I feel like all of us need to set schedules. They are very important when you want to succeed or accomplish certain things in life. You need a schedule. If you want to work out, go to the gym, make a schedule. If you want to do certain things to chase your dreams, set up a schedule. When you set up a schedule or a plan and you follow it, it can help you accomplish those things that you want. You know why? Because you're actually sticking to what you create. You're sticking to the routine you formed. And now, when you first started off, it's not easy. You might oversleep. You might not want to do it. It happens. We're human beings. It happens. But the more you go back at it and try your best to get through it, you will start to do it. And I feel like it's needed, because when we just wake up and we have no schedule, sometimes we waste a lot of time. And I do that sometimes. When I don't have no schedule and I just wake up, I feel like I have the whole day to myself. I'm not doing nothing. There's so much you can do with the 24 hours you're allocated every day. Other people who are successful out here, or that we may look up to, who are doing things that they choose to do or they have worked hard to do, some of them had to plan it out. Some of them had to go by a schedule. Until now, some of them still work by a schedule, waking up at a particular time. Sometimes I've heard people say they wake up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, just to make sure that they start their day off early and work up into their routines and processes in order to maintain and keep themselves functioning or doing whatever they're doing that makes them who they are. Now, when you wake up and you have no schedule, you can just be going any type of way, not doing nothing. And even if you do certain things, it's not going to be planned. You probably just go by head, or you probably just go by thought, or you just probably go by word of mouth or word of ear, whatever the case is. At the end of the day, I feel like it's good for you to set up a schedule. Because when you set up a schedule, you become more organized. You learn how to plan. You learn how to gain discipline, especially when you follow it. These are things that we need in life, because sometimes we say we're going to do certain things and we don't do it. But when we set up a schedule and we look up to it and we have it like, okay, well, I wrote on this thing, I'm going to do this, then we start to do it. For instance, I'm starting to get back into working with a schedule. So what did I do? I formed a plan and I said, you know what, early in the morning, I'm going to hit the gym. I go to the gym. In the evening, I tell myself, I gotta go to the gym. I go to the gym. And I start to do it. So these things are on my schedule. I make sure I accomplish them. But then organizing and learning how to work through your day, if you have a job, you have obligations, there's certain things you're doing, those are the difficulties. But you have to find a way to blend in whatever you want to see yourself do with the type of life you live or lifestyle you have. And that's where the problems or the issues can come at times, because some of us are imbalanced. We have so many things going on and it's hard for us to actually focus on what we got to do. When we sit down and take time to study our processes, I feel like we can find a way to do whatever we want to do. But you have to sacrifice. A schedule is like another form of sacrifice, because once you've set it, there's certain things you have to follow. So if you said, you know what, I got to be up by 5, make sure you're up by 5. You have to sacrifice that sleep. Snoring on the bed, feeling good, enjoying. Who doesn't like that? But at the end of the day, if you want something, you have to work hard for it. And when you set up a schedule, it's like a formula. It's like a stepping stone to accomplishing your goals. It's like a stepping stone to success. It's a stepping stone to building you as a person and how you operate and how you manage your time. Time is very important. And that's one thing that we can never get back, time. And especially in today's new era, so many things are popping up so fast. It don't make no sense, it's popping up. So when you make a schedule and you live by it and you work on it, you'll start to yield the results you want to see yourself actually have, because you're sticking to it. Now that's the main thing, and that's where the discipline comes in. In the beginning, like I said, you might find it difficult because you're not used to it. Once you set it and you start to implement it and you start to work at it daily, eventually it'll start to become a part of you. Let me find out, because I want to know if this happens to you. Have you ever started to set your alarm to wake up at a particular time? Let's say 5:30. And then you do it a couple times, you might wake up, you might miss it. But eventually the more you do it, you get used to it. Sometimes you don't even have to use your alarm, you just wake up at that time. And you're like, oh wow, it's like 5 o'clock or 5:30. Wow, because you know what? Your body gets used to it. Your body gets accustomed to that time and that pattern. A schedule is a pattern. When you stick to that pattern, you start to see certain things that come around with the pattern you form. So in order to get what you want, you must stick to it. So now I'm tired, I want to sleep, but I made up my mind, you know what? I have to make a video at night. That's a part of my schedule. But what will make it better, and what does make it better, is when I put it in a certain time, along with that schedule I've planned to make sure at this time I'm here to do this. I must get this done at this time. By this time, this video must be out for the people to see, and that's how you grow. Scheduling is great. Make a schedule today. Find out what works for you. Take your time, write it out, Monday through Saturday, Monday through Sunday, whatever you want to do. And stick to it, and start off gradually. And as you start to work through it and you see it works for you, expand your days. And take time to build and create what you want to see yourself have. If you like what I'm talking about, I have more on the way for you. Peace. Hey, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bells to see more content that I drop on a daily basis. Also, if you have any suggestions or advice for me to improve my content or topics to speak about, make sure you email me at ngns1ent@gmail.com. Thanks for your time and continue watching. Dayodman!